Hey you guys, welcome back to our channel and welcome back to this second video in our series that we're working on right now, which is the 12 days of Christmas. Again, as you can see, my Christmas tree is still up, which has been up since November 1st, by the way. But we're doing kind of just like quick hitting, quick and dirty videos about tips and tricks that I have for you as microblading artists, things that I've just kind of learned over the last few years that have really helped me build a successful business, and then also things that I think a lot of artists ask about. We all kind of have the same issues. So in the last video, we talked about photo editing and a little bit more about why we're doing this challenge and then who we are at Brow Envy. So if you want to go back and start there, you can, but let's just jump in to day 2. Today's video is going to be about something that I actually really learned about recently, and I'm still kind of learning and growing with. I think it could take years to really kind of figure all of this out, and even then I don't think experts really know because so many things change. But I really want to talk to you guys about developing a web presence. And what I mean by that is not just social media, because that's super important, but I think a lot of us kind of have an okay understanding of that. And perhaps maybe that will be one of our videos on one of the next 10 videos. But for today, we're specifically talking about an online presence, like from a search engine perspective. So for me, when I first started my business, I did a lot of work by word of mouth and people growing with me just from telling other people about it. And then me just telling everyone I knew about it and every stranger that I ran into about it. But since then, it's become really clear to me that to grow from where I already am, I'm going to have to start paying more attention to search websites and algorithms and SEO and all of that stuff. So if you're like me, this is really not your forte. You're a creator, and maybe you're just really a great entrepreneur, but web development is probably not your thing. So if you are in that space, you're in the right place. So this is going to be pretty simple, but I think it is enough to get you going if you find yourself in the same position as a lot of artists, which is, oh my gosh, I need more clients, but I have no idea how to get them, and I don't understand how to create a website or how to get my website seen. So a lot of people tell me I have 5 competitors, and when I search microblading in my area, they pop up, but my website is nowhere to be found, if you even have a website. So I'm going to help you with that. There are some simple steps that you can do, and then we're just going to hit these first, and then you guys can go from there. Maybe we'll make another video down the line. But the first thing that you need to do is create a website. So if you don't have a website, that is step 1. And I'm going to give you some tips on that, but you need one. If someone is Googling microblading in their area and you don't show up, you literally don't exist to them. So that was a really hard truth for me to hear, because I want to believe that people dig and they find, me some other way, and that my clients are just so great that everyone knows about me. But the truth is, people Google, and if they can't find you, you don't exist. So you need a website. The easiest way to do this without paying a lot of money and doing it yourself is to go with Wix.com or Weebly.com. Those are 2 websites that have templates that you can use. You can get started. It's relatively cheap. We're talking $20 a month to host your website, and then $20 a year roughly to buy your domain name, which is the name of your website. So this is going to be the hardest part of this whole process. So if you don't have a website already, buckle down. Let's get this done in the first week. Use the templates and make them simple. So I'm going to tell you a few things that your website needs to have. If you already have one, you want to make sure that you're hitting these points. But customers have a really short attention span. So we really want to make sure we capture what they're looking for as quickly as we can before they bounce off of our website. So your website needs to have some basic things. It should have pictures of you and pictures of your work. In addition to pictures of you, it should have an about you. They should know something about you when they come to your page. It should have pictures of your work. It should have reviews. So this is critical. You need to have reviews. It should have contact information for you, so your address, your phone number, your email. And that's really all you need to get started. So just start with that. If you have those basic things, your website is at least in a good position to get started, to be found. So now you've created a website, but how do you get more people to see it? One of the things that you can do is create a Google listing. So I'm amazed at the number of people that I meet that don't actually have a Google listing for their address. So whether you're leasing a space, you're in a salon, no matter where you are, if you're in a place that has an address, you need a Google listing. So that means when someone Googles microblading near them, your name needs to pop up with your address. Oh, we need to get a Google listing for you. So what you're going to want to do is go to Google My Business. You can just go to Google and type in Google My Business, and then you'll be able to log in. So you're gonna need a Gmail account for this. You can create a business email if you don't have one, I would recommend it, or you can use your own Gmail if you want to get started and you already have one. And then it's going to walk you through some very simple instructions, and it's gonna take your address and contact information and all of that good stuff for your location, and then it's going to they will mail you a card. And it's something that comes to your business address to verify that you are who you are and that is your address. Once you complete the verification code online, so this whole process probably takes like a week, you are good to go, and now you are on Google listings. People can go to Google and find like you in the maps, which is huge. And the more important thing is now, you can go ahead and start collecting reviews. So you can start getting these from family members, friends, all of your clients, potential clients, people who know you. Maybe you already do another service and you're new to microblading. You can ask them to give you a review in general. So every client, every time you should be asking for a review. Every time they go to Google and leave you a review, even if it's not like a super written out paragraph, it can just be a rating. That is super helpful to the algorithms for Google to rank you higher, not only on the Google search page, like for your actual website, but also just when people are searching microblading near me and getting matches on the map. So super important. It's very simple to do, but it'll change your business. So I hope that today's video was really helpful. Like I said, it's a super high level overview, but I think a lot of people are in that space where they're like, I don't have a website, or I don't even know if my website has the information it needs, and people can't find me. So if you do those basic things, people will be able to find you. They'll have some social proof from reviews, pictures of you, of your space, of your work, and they'll be able to look at your whole entire package and decide if you are right for them, which is half the battle. So I really hope today's video is helpful to you and we're able to increase your web presence. I'm gonna challenge you right now to go out and start working on your website, to request a Google listing if you don't already have one. And if you do have a Google page, I'm gonna challenge you right now to go out and find 25 people that you can ask to leave a review. Clients, friends, family members, coworkers, people who know you, 25 right now. Don't wait. And let's see what happens. I bet that you get a lot more reviews and a lot more customers as a result. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe so that you can get more videos or get notified when we post more videos. And if you have anything that you'd like to see us talk about, leave those in the comments and I would be happy to address them. So with that said, this completes day 2. See you next time or tomorrow for our next video in this series of 12. Thanks guys. Have a great night.